coming soon
to the IndyCast.
The adventures of young Indiana Jones.
Chris here from the UK. I'm Chris O.
Paramount and Lucasfilm take you back to where the Indiana Jones legend began. From master storyteller George Lucas.
Why aren't you kids in class?
This place is boring, man. We're out of here.
Boring?
Yeah, it's full of junk.
Junk? Junk? Why, some of the greatest adventures of my life are sitting in this museum.
From the point of view of our reviews, where we go next, I'm quite keen if you are to go back to the beginning and go back to the original Curse of the Jackal.
There's a lot to talk about with that, because that was the intro to the whole thing. It was a 2-hour movie on TV when it debuted to introduce you to the series.
Before the world discovered Indiana Jones, a young Indiana Jones discovered the world. For him, just growing up was the greatest adventure of all. The press calls it spectacular, dazzling, one of the best TV shows that ever happened. George Lucas presents the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles.
Obviously, we've got the two versions. We've got the redone for the DVDs, and we've yet to touch on the Corey Carrier years.
Maybe you'll add a new page to history.
I explore the great tombs of Egypt with T.E. Lawrence.
It started out as a notion and turned into an idea.
Before he became a legend, he was the creation of filmmaker George Lucas.
The idea of having the young Indiana Jones go on these adventures, meeting historical figures, coming of age at the turn of the century, fascinated me, and it turned into a TV series.
Filmed on location in 11 countries around the world, Lucas follows the adventures of young Indy at two important stages in his life.
The overall themes that evolved for the 10-year-old is an intellectual coming of age, being exposed to ideas and places and concepts.
Corey Carrier plays young Indy at the age of 10.
I'd like to be an archaeologist.
Whose first adventure is exploring the ancient tombs of Egypt with Lawrence of Arabia.
He that enters my tomb, I shall burn with my fire.
So mommy's gone. The curse.
With Corey, I was looking for somebody who could stand up strong in an adult world.
Henry,
What's this?
quick, the tomb.
I've got the Laserdisc version, which is the untouched version of that debuted in spring of, well, I think it was March or April of 92. And then we have our DVD sets.
Dear Dad, I've joined the Mexican Revolution.
Riding with Pancho Villa.
Sorry about high school.
Exploring with Lawrence of Arabia. For him, just growing up was the greatest adventure of all.
If I don't get home, my father's gonna kill me.
The minute I saw you, I knew you were a lucky kid.
Definitely gonna miss high school.
And for the older boy, the 16-year-old, it's an emotional coming of age, dealing with situations he must reflect on and deal with.
Sean Patrick Flannery is young Indy at the age of 16.
I like the fact that Sean has a slightly innocent, naive quality, full of idealism and willing to take on the world. One of the issues that the show is trying to address is to encourage students to go out into the world and find out what is out there.
Before the Lost Ark, before the Temple of Doom, before the Last Crusade, the man with the hat was just a boy with a dream.
Someday I'm going to be an archaeologist.
You're never too young to start learning.
How am I doing?
Explore Indy's adventures from the beginning. Sean Patrick Flannery is Indiana Jones in the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles.
This time we're going to have a very special guest, aren't we?
Yes, we will.
Yeah, we're not going to...
Very mysterious.
Yeah, we're not going to...
We're going to have to wait till the episode is released. So.
We're not going to reveal it right now. Get ready for a very special guest reviewer we're going to have along for the ride. It seems fitting 30 years later to go back to where it all started and look at it from a fresh perspective. And after 3 years of us doing this, it's quite nice to sort of reset things and go to early episodes as well.
I've had many great adventures, met a lot of amazing people, visited hundreds of fascinating places, and lived a life beyond imagination, all before the age of 21.
We'll see you very soon on the next IndyCast.
Fantastic.
It's lost TV treasures, that's the thing. So it's good.
Don't forget me, he cried as if I ever would. The man was a hero even then.
All the action, all the intrigue, all the exciting exploits of the young man who not only witnessed history, he made it.